All right, so next flavor is oh no. I don't even know if that's a flavor, but it's going to be our flavor. Oh no. Oh no, you didn't. Oh no, you didn't. Okay. So recently there's been a photo dropped by the Daily Mail about Lord Harvey now dating Damson Idris. Damson, even though I really like the name Franklin for him since he's played the character in Snowfall for so long, she's been popping up here and there with Franklin recently. So the question came up, is she a blank or no? There's a song, dang, don't lose this, okay? Because mine is flying away slowly but surely, but I don't want to say the word because it can be offensive to some. But if you know you're not, then why worry about what people say? Put it that way. So we'll go and give her resume of recent celebs that she's dated, because this will all come full circle for you in a minute. So recently, there's been talk about her dating multiple celebrities and even celebrity children, allegedly. So back in 2017, Lori was actually engaged to a Dutch soccer player by the name of Memphis Depay. They split back in 2018 sometime, but I'm not sure why they split because it never really came up and I really didn't care. And two, she dated Trey Songz. And for those who don't know who Trey Songz is, he's an R&B singer. They had a brief thing that started at the end of 2018 and it ended by February of 2019. And then somewhere in the mix, Trey ended up having a baby in May of 2019. So that could have been the reason for the split. Who knows? And again, who cares? So next, she dated someone named Lewis Hamilton, a very nice young man, nice looking young guy. He was a race car driver. They dated in 2019, but I'm not exactly sure of the timeline. But the saga of the dating continued for 2019 because then she popped up with Love, aka Diddy. So that was sometime in 2019, maybe around September-ish. But they split around October, so it wasn't really a long-term romance long enough to get to where I'm going at the end of this story. Okay, so allegedly, prior to her dating Love, she also dated Brother Love, as I'll call him, Brother Love's son, Justin. And I'm not sure about that. People keep saying that she was dating his son and then she dated him. And from what Lori spoke about on E! News recently in 2023, she stated absolutely not true. In quotes, absolutely not true. She did not date Justin. She was just playing coy with him. Probably to catch the bigger fish, which was Brother Love. Okay. After that, her fifth romance back in November of 2019, right after the October breakup with Brother Love, she started messing around with Future. If you don't know who Future is, he's a rapper with multiple children. And from what I understand, Lori doesn't have any children. So I wouldn't even entertain that if I were her. Being a young lady of her stature, I'm sure she can find someone that doesn't have any baggage to bring with them. Although we all have a past, I do understand that. But when you're young and you're just looking to hang out and have some fun, you don't need to entertain the foolishness or the pluckery. You know what I mean? So anyhow, after that brief romance, because I think they were together about 8 months or so, I'm not sure. I would say about 8 months. And then afterwards, right after, she ended up dating Michael B. Jordan, who was former People's Magazine Sexiest Man of the Year. Oh, no, Sexiest Man Alive. He was the sexiest man alive, okay? Let me not get that twisted. There was really no reason of why they broke up given, but they started dating around November 2020 up until June of 2022. So that was a little bit longer. I actually thought they were going to get married, even though I think people really need to learn about each other and get to know each other prior to them getting married. Is a relationship is more than just going out and having a meal together and breaking bread. So again, she's out here trying to find a soulmate, and she hasn't quite found it. And Michael B. Jordan was the 6th relationship, so that moves us on to number 7. And there may have been many more in between, many more, but I'm not hating, and neither should you, because you, as well as I know, that sometimes it takes a while to find the right person. Some people aren't as fortunate as some that I know that have fell in love at first sight. So she's out doing her thing, and why be mad? She doesn't have anyone to report to. She's working. She's doing her own thing. Her father's Steve Harvey's, and I'm sure he's giving her advice and tidbits of what to do in the public eye, so to speak. So anyway, now she's hanging out with number 7, Damson Idris, who again plays on Snowfall. He's an actor. The Daily Mail had leaked some photos of them together arriving at a restaurant at a specific location together back on December 17th of last year. So I'm confused on why the tea is this information about a 26-year-old model trying to find a soulmate. She's trying to find a soulmate. Heck, who isn't? If you don't have one, you might need to get you one, because then you wouldn't be concerned about what she's doing with her time. It don't make no sense. All these assumptions are out here about how many notches are on her belt. However, when you date someone, it doesn't mean you're out mating. So I don't understand people. Why is there an assumption that there had to be some type of interaction or entanglement with that person because you went to a couple of dinners, lunches, or breakfasts? Someone tell me. And then it's her body. It's her choice to do whatever she wants to do. She is a grown lady. She does not need to be spoken to about what she's doing. And then my question is, would this even be a topic of discussion if this was a gentleman of the same age, no children, just living life? Would this be a topic of discussion? It never is for men, and it really pisses me off. I don't even know if I could say pisses me off on here, but it really pisses me off that there's this huge double standard when it comes to men versus the woman. We are no different. To me, we are no different. When it comes to things like this, there should be no double standard. Everything's very much black and white when it comes to the way we operate. So stop it. Just stop it and grow up. She can do whatever she wants, when she wants. It's not up for discussion. It shouldn't be up for discussion of who she's dating. Because dating does not mean mating. Keep that in mind. Check yourself.